As entrepreneurs, it's important to understand the roles and responsibilities of the top leaders in a company and how they may differ. So, today we're going to break down the top 10 differences between a CEO and a COO. Welcome to Scaling for Success. We're all about helping businesses grow profitably, scale and move to the next level. If you're looking for consultancy and mentorship that really makes a difference, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Consultant Group website, links in the description below. Once upon a time, there was a young entrepreneur named Jane who had a dream of starting her own business. She had an idea for a new product that she was convinced would change the world. With a lot of hard work and determination, Jane was able to launch her own company, but as her business began to grow, she found herself struggling to understand the difference between a CEO and a COO. As Jane's business continued to expand, she soon realized that she needed help managing the day-to-day operations. She knew she needed a COO but didn't understand what the role entailed. She decided to do some research and found that a COO is responsible for ensuring the company is running smoothly, while the CEO is responsible for setting the overall strategy and direction of the company. With this new understanding, Jane knew that she needed to hire a COO. She found a highly experienced and skilled candidate named Michael, who was able to help her optimize efficiency and productivity. With Michael managing the day-to-day operations, Jane was able to focus on driving growth and expansion for her company. As time went by, Jane and Michael worked together to build a successful business. They found that their roles complemented each other perfectly, with Michael ensuring that the company was running smoothly and Jane focusing on the overall strategy and direction of the company. Through this experience, Jane learned that a COO is responsible for ensuring the company is running smoothly, while the CEO is responsible for setting the overall strategy and direction of the company. And so, she understood the difference between a CEO and a COO and how they work together to build a successful company. Here are the top 10 differences between a CEO and COO. The CEO is the top leader of a company and is responsible for setting the overall strategy and direction of the company. The COO, on the other hand, is responsible for the day-to-day operations and ensuring that the company is running smoothly. The CEO is often the public face of the company, while the COO typically works behind the scenes. The CEO is responsible for making important decisions that affect the company, while the COO is responsible for implementing those decisions. The CEO is responsible for raising capital and securing funding for the company, while the COO is responsible for managing the budget and expenses. The CEO is responsible for building and maintaining relationships with key stakeholders, such as investors and partners, while the COO is responsible for building and maintaining relationships with employees and other internal stakeholders. The CEO is responsible for driving growth and expansion for the company, while the COO is responsible for optimizing efficiency and productivity. The CEO is responsible for leading the company through times of change, while the COO is responsible for ensuring that the company can adapt to change and maintain stability. The CEO is responsible for managing the overall risk for the company, while the COO is responsible for managing specific operational risks. The CEO is responsible for developing and maintaining the company's vision and mission, while the COO is responsible for developing and maintaining the company's strategic plan. The CEO is ultimately responsible for the success or failure of the company, while the COO is responsible for the day-to-day success or failure of operations. In conclusion, the CEO and COO are two very different roles with different responsibilities and priorities. It's important for entrepreneurs to understand these differences in order to make informed decisions about who to hire or promote within their own companies. Are you considering hiring a COO to help scale your business but are unsure of how to proceed? As business consultants and COOs, we work with entrepreneurs every day to set them up for success by identifying where their business is suffering. We help them pinpoint which processes to re-evaluate and adjust to grow their business.
Like this video if you found it helpful. And for more content just like this, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Consultant Group website at scalinggrp.com or our new website at scalingresources.com.